I'm pretty sure you already know how to do this. Nobody joined the Google Meet anyway. Add something like 2x to the third plus x squared take away 5 plus, I'm just making this one up so it probably won't come out like the book, x to the third minus 5x squared plus 2x minus 5. So when you add those, I'm pretty sure you know that you have to add like terms. And also, when it's adding, you don't even really need the parentheses, right? This just means all these things combined. You don't even really need the parentheses. So all you're going to do is go through and combine the like terms then, right? I like to start with the biggest power of x. So what's the biggest power of x?
X cubed.
So there's an x cubed, there's an x cubed. Remember, if there's no coefficient, we assume that's a 1, right? So I have 2 of those, and 1 more of those gives me 3 what? X cubes. Whatever it is, if I have 2 apples and 1 apple, that gives me 3 apples, right? When you're adding, you don't change the exponent here. So that takes care of those. 3, 2 is my next, here and here. Negative 5 of those and plus 1 of those. Negative 5 plus 1. 4x squared. That takes care of x to the second. My next exponent is x to the first, but I only have 1 of those, right? Only 1 to put it with. So, and then I have a negative 5 and another negative 5, negative 10. And look it over, can I combine anything there? When you're adding and subtracting, the exponents have to be the same, right? So this then, that would be my final answer, I think. You've done that before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Good. This will be an easy day for a Monday. Do you need me to do any more adding ones? Do you need me to do any more adding? Okay, let's subtract then. Let's do some subtracting ones. Let's just do the same one. 2x to the third plus x squared minus 5. Now, this time, let's subtract. So, if you're subtracting those, you have to make sure that you remember you're subtracting everything in this set of parentheses, right? It's minus that whole thing. So, first set of parentheses, you leave it alone. First set of parentheses, you leave it alone. Minus x to the third. Second set of the parentheses, you're minusing not only this first one, everybody always remembers to do the first one, but you're minusing every single one of these. So when you subtract a negative 5x squared, what is that like doing? Adding it, right? So that's like plus 5x squared. Keep going. We're subtracting 2x minus 2x. And then again, we're subtracting negative 5. What do you get when you subtract a -5? +5. And if that's too much to think about, really if it's a minus here, you're just changing the sign, change the sign, change the sign, change the sign, right? And now, once you do that, and you get rid of the parentheses, now it's just a big long line of combining like we had over here. Just combine up the like terms now. Start with the biggest power of x. What do you get? 2 of those, take away 1 of those is, what's 2 take away 1, boys and girls? 1x to the 3rd. This, x squared, 5x squared. X squared and 5x squared. 6x squared. I only have this one regular old x. And then I have -5, +5. Ooh, what do you get if you put -5 with +5?
No.
None, right? So I think this would be about my answer then. Have you done this too? Do you need me to do more?
No.
You think you have it?
Yeah.
I think you need another COVID hug. Here you go. Ready? Did you want a tighter hug? You can have one too, Jaden. I showered. And poor John up here, he's like, oh God, really? She's the only one that teaches it here? I gotta make the whole year with this crazy lady. Yep, you do, John. Don't look so excited about that. Anybody with questions? Are there any questions? Does anyone have a question? When you get to number 9, 9a, well, there's A and B if you read the directions, 5m minus 4, and 2m plus 3. Are you looking? So, did I say this was number 9? That's not how they have it in the book. I'm going to put it how they have it in the book. Only I'm going to write it correctly. Okay, so that's how they have it in the book. And the directions say this. The directions say for part A, you add those. So for part A, you're going to do the first thing plus the second thing. Like that. And then there's a part B, it says to subtract. So you're going to do the first thing minus the second thing. All right? So for all of those in that group, 9 through whatever, part A, you do this one plus this one. Part B, you're going to do this one, take away the second one. Does that make sense? Perfect sense? So I'm on about page, I don't know, 170, 9 to 24. Page 170. WE, 9 to 24. And I'll put one of these bubble things around it so it'll be even more fun. Plus, I got Google Classroom on my phone. Isn't that exciting?